Sometimes you rely on your coaches.
Exactly, yeah.
Rather than yourself, let your coaches do the homework for you. And in regards to coaches, Ben Locken is in his corner. I think he's one of the better coaches. I mean, I travel all over the country for combat sports. Ben Locken has earned my respect by his game planning and the product he puts in the cage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next bout is brought to you by Crest Exteriors for all your construction needs. And this is taking place at 172 pounds. Introducing first out of the blue corner with a record of 2 wins and 1 setback. Stepping in the cage at 32 years of age and standing at 5 feet 8 inches tall. Weighing in at 170.6 pounds, representing the Striking Institute. Fighting out of St. Paul, Minnesota, Reggie Renegade Ledford. And his opponent out of the red corner with a record of 3 wins and no defeats. Stepping in at 35 years of age and standing at 6 feet tall. Tipping the scales at 171 pounds. Representing Jay-Z Kickboxing and the Cellar. From Grand Rapids, Minnesota, Varain. And your referee for the action is Pete Peterson.
Pete Peterson, 30 years experience as a head referee official. He's also in charge of the TBA, SA, and the WEC. Reggie Ledford in the blue corner's got the black trunks on, and the American flag colored red, white, and blue is Derek Varain.
And Derek looks like he's going to be using his movement. Here, ooh, nice switch kick by Reggie there.
Darren is almost daring Ledford to kick to the head.
Okay,
with his hands down. I think it was a little equipment malfunction there. He got fixed. Ledford. Open kick, left right punch by Varain. Kick to the head. Connects by Reggie Ledford.
Nice jab by Reggie there.
Left right punch, back to the legs is Ledford. Back to the jab. Varain is going in and out with his punches. Heavy left right punch.
Looks like it was a slip. Almost like a forearm there.
A slip. It looked like it connected down head. It was more of a cuff than a punch.
Reggie back to the leg kicks there.
Derek Varain is very large for this weight class.
Yeah, he's staying right there. He's almost kind of waiting for Reggie to throw, to kind of counter.
Counter punching. It's like counter punching from like the mid-range, which is very difficult to do.
Yeah.
Darren just completely lowering his hands, just daring Ledford to throw an overhand right punch.
He's almost looking, I think, for maybe a left hook here.
Left hook counter.
Another switch kick to the top.
You're flipping a coin and playing chicken with somebody that's got some heavy hands. And Reggie Ledford. Ooh, Reggie Ledford just connected with that left hand.
And he's eating up the leg a little bit, too.
Exchange of kicks by both fighters.
Derek should check a little bit more, and that way he can move around in the next rounds.
Ledford's staying tight, where you see Varain, his chin's a little high and his hands are by his waist.
Yes, yeah. Early in the round he was moving, which was looking good. I think that was going to be beneficial to him to do. But he's almost just staying in front and waiting for Reggie to throw.
Varain just seems to be comfortable throwing fastball after fastball. The peppering punch. Oh, feeling out.
Nice.
And maybe that's why Reggie Ledford gets dropped by an overhand right. Back to his feet.
Yes, it was a nice rear hook. He just waited for Reggie to throw his leg kick.
Reggie Ledford's in a lot of trouble right now. Varain left right punch. Back to
be ready.
Moving forward.
Reggie's willing to throw. Oh, nice little left hook there.
Ledford connecting on his own. Varain's starting to put the pressure on right now.
Another switch kick by Reggie there. I think Reggie needs to start throwing his leg kicks with the setup. Nice head kick. It kind of landed there. Just went through the guard.
Varain's having some issues with his cup. Inside leg kick. Reggie Ledford starting to move forward.
Nice Superman punch off the cage.
Ledford's continuing to grab the back of his head. On that initial exchange where Ledford went to the mat. It was ruled a slip. I think it was a cuff. It wasn't a punch, but it was like almost like a cuff to the back of the head. I think that made Ledford a little bit dizzy. I'm not sure he's fully recovered from that. Obviously, right now, you have to assume he would. But that opening exchange was a little problematic.
Yeah, we're seeing a little highlight here. Let's see what they're going to show us. You know, Reggie's throwing his cross, switch kick. See if we see. There it is. It's the rear hook as Reggie was moving backwards. He's dropped his hands. Didn't keep his guard up. Touching the back of his head. Maybe that cuff shot from earlier might have listened. Getting hit in the back of the head, yeah. You know, you definitely get a little rock there.
It's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun at all.
Yeah, Varain overly confident with his counter-punching ability. Very rarely do you see somebody drop their hands with a heavy puncher like Reggie Ledford.
Yeah, and he's just eating these leg kicks. He's like, you know what? I'm going to catch you coming in. You know?
I'm not saying he's flat-footed, but he's not on the balls of his feet
No,
either.
not at all. Earlier he was.
Touching gloves by both fighters. Varain quick to take the center of the cage. Chin a little high.
Elbow by Derek there.
Another elbow by Varain.
Reggie's trying to make it a little bit more dirty in there. Let's see.
Derek Varain, deep breath off the cage. Finally got his chin up. Ooh,
another
nice
kick.
right and kick.
Looks like the ref doesn't want him to jump off the cage.
I mean, it's Muay Thai in a cage doesn't exactly happen. And it's not something you can do in a ring. Peterson's absolutely correct in calling that. Left right punch again.
Nice clinching in here. Yeah, you got to get in here. You got to get your shots. You know, Derek's a little taller. You know, maybe that size in the clinch might start to wear.
Derek Varain circling.
Nice body kick.
Body kick, left right punch. Left right punch. Reggie Ledford starting to see a ray of light right now. Many punch combination coming from Ledford. Firing back is Varain. Overhand right lands for Ledford.
Yeah, Ledford needs to put his hands up, though, after he's exchanging. He's dropping them a little bit, and I think Derek's taking advantage of that.
Ledford once again moving forward. Leg kick. Overhand left connects by Ledford.
It's doing up elbow by Derek there. He's moving backwards now. I think he might be getting a little fatigued there.
Varain is having some issues. Ledford is continuing to land. Firing back is Varain.
Yeah, Varain stepping back and looking for the counter. I think he's looking for that rear hook again.
Multi-punch combination, none land with Ledford. Closes the distance during a clinch. Pete Peterson separates the two.
See Derek's hands up now. I think he likes those kicks.
Heavy body kick, left right punch, finds the mark. Varain firing back on his own.
That same rear hook.
Varain does not use a lot of energy, but he's throwing a lot of power punches.
Yeah, everything he throws is with intention, and he's waiting for after Reggie's punches to throw. He waits for Reggie to throw a couple, and then he goes. Nice little uppercut there.
Reggie Varain, left-right punch, uppercut, finds its mark. Reggie Ledford is starting to pull ahead in this round with 34 seconds left in this round.
Yeah, and in the exchange, Reggie hit him with a nice left hook to the body. Let's see, Reggie's coming forward.
Deep to the body, in and out. Ledford knew he came in there awkward.
Yes, better get out of there quick. I think Derek's looking for an elbow, the way he's lifting his arm up there. Nice little kick. Caught him in between his kicks.
Varain is now getting a standing 8 count. I think it's the cup. I think he's having some issues with his. They should have fixed that in between rounds.
Yeah, he's had that problem earlier. Earlier in the round when he hit Reggie, he was fixing his cup.
Pete Peterson, I think he's taking back that standing 8 count, and he's calling it a slip.
He's calling a timeout here.
He's an experienced referee of 30 years. Not something I have ever seen in combat sports. And let me kind of explain where Peterson's coming from. Whenever you see a fighter slip and then they kind of slow getting up, it's an automatic 8 count. It was a very good call by Peterson.
Yes.
But I think the equipment change, I don't know.
I got to get back to that replay. Or maybe it was a low
blow. You know what? I bet you it was a low blow.
They kick at the same time, so it almost hit him in the back, but I'm not sure if it was low or not. But
I think Peterson, when he started doing the 8 count, he started to realize, wait a minute, it was close. He saw the reaction. And then confirmed it in his head. It's one thing if a referee oftentimes will make a mistake and then continue down that path. Peterson adjusted and corrected. It's better to do that and move forward. That way it's a level playing field.
Right, yes. And looking at Derek in this corner, he's still messing with that cup. So maybe there is, a malfunction there.
Right, like if it was a low blow and he's complaining about it, he wouldn't have continued to have taken a full 5 minutes. There's something going on with his cup, his equipment.
Yeah, when we saw it earlier in the first round.
As a trainer, man, you got to dig your hand in there and you got to adjust that thing. This is the bond between trainer and fighter. And this is where it gets very strong.
Yes. And then that's where in Thailand they use Thai cups. So they use a rope and they
that
really
metal
wrap
cup?
it up. Yes, and it's super, super tight. So there's no room for movement. Everything's secure. You can almost get hit there and not really feel the impact. I think more fighters should take that approach and get in those cups.
Yeah, and it's something that's bothered Peterson since the beginning. I think this fight's 1-1, but that opening round knockdown, you got to assume it's
maybe close.
He might be up one.
Up one, yeah.
Yeah, you're talking about Varain being up one, touch and close, but both fighters. I think Varain understands he's now in a fight.
Yeah.
Where in that first round he was kind of left-right punch.
Yeah,
both fighters. Varain coming strong. Ledford digging in and firing back, keeping his chin down.
Yeah, Derek is looking for those wide hooks, like in the earlier round, how he caught him.
I'd almost like to see a double jab out of Ledford when he connects on that first one.
Yes, I would agree. Yeah, he's getting set it up a little bit more. He's kind of standing there, now Reggie's kind of shooting, throwing his punches. His chin up in the air.
Yeah. Varain's got some bad habits, and the reason is because he's so good and so quick.
Yeah, and every time Reggie seems to teep to the body, Derek keeps messing with his cup. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know if he's feeling the.
Better off almost not even having it.
Right, yeah, he might just go and just take it, Nice little exchange there by Reggie.
Ledford, lead elbow, left right punch, connects to the chin. Varain has got a chin of granite.
Yes, and like the hand down was working for him earlier in the fight, but once you get tired, your reaction time is a little less, fast, You got to really have good timing with that.
Ledford starting to pull away.
Yes, I think the fatigues might be setting in here.
The power of Varain is such an equalizer.
Yes. Even throw that leg kick, it hit with the foot, but it was hard. Oh, nice leg kick by Reggie. He's coming up. I think he's going to try to take advantage of this hands down situation.
Reggie Ledford starting to move forward. Lots of kicks by Reggie Ledford.
Nice, another left right kick there. Leg and body. He's mixing it up well. I would like to see him mix it up with a jab first. Kind of get him thinking about something else and then throwing the kick.
Ooh, left hook just missed just by Reggie Ledford. Ooh, another snapping left hook by Ledford.
Yeah, Derek has his chin on him, man. Reggie's been hitting him with some good shots here.
Darren is a fantastic nail. In a game of hammers and nails, that guy is.
Ooh, another kick to the head by Reggie.
Darren Locken, very animated in the corner of Derek Varain, informing him just to put more pressure on Ledford.
Yeah, he's still in there. He's still throwing hard shots. It looks a little tired, a little fatigued.
Yeah, judges noticed that too in the scoring.
Oh, nice right hand by Derek.
Stumbled Ledford.
Yes, he's coming up. Yes, and these little exchanges here when they're both falling, it does a lot for your gas tank. He's throwing a lot of,
Varain hits like a truck.
Yeah, he hits hard. He's throwing big actions, going to the body. Switch. It's a close one here.
Hard way to make money when you're an incredible nail and you like to keep your hands down.
Especially if you have a power.
That might be a draw. I hate to say it like that. With that knockdown in that opening round.
Yeah.
I'm assuming second and third may have went to Ledford based on the output.
Right.
But, judging, like we had said, judging has got personalities, and you got to understand them. Sometimes they judge heavier on power. Other times it's on volume. You don't know.
And also demeanor. You know, demeanor is a big factor. If the referee's looking at you and your hands down, the judges are looking at you, your hands down, you're kind of sluggish, you're not looking good, they take that into consideration. Here we got some good exchanges by Derek. He hit a 1, 2, and 3 to the body. Come back with a jab.
Kuchlan with Caitlin Young in the corner of Reggie Ledford. Derek Varain. He's got Jared Zahelka and Ben Locken.
Reggie looks confident. I'm sure he probably took those 2 rounds.
I wouldn't be surprised on a draw. Like, the audience might not like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it's the totality, it might be going one way, but that knockdown really meant a lot in that first round.
It makes a difference. It really makes a difference.
Trez Mala, our ring announcer. We're going to make this official with Pete Peterson, our referee.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. The judges' scores are in. All 3 judges score the bout 28-29. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Reggie Renegade Ledford!
Wow. Yeah. He's kind of lucky with that point. He had dominant second and third rounds, but that point, man, that's a scary proposition.
Yeah, it's something that you definitely want to not go into in the next couple rounds. Derek looks like he has maybe a cup with the spandex over it, and those tend to get a little loose.